Well, my parents, I am back with another video. We were episode 2 of Shangri-La Frontier. Now, I want to clarify something I forgot to mention in my previous review. That I actually had to put in the description. And that is, they actually had a reference to Sonic Frontiers early on. In the shop scene, you can see, in the background, you can see a poster that looks strangely familiar to the Sonic Frontiers. I actually do have the game. I haven't got the chance to play it before. Shit happened to my PlayStation. So, I saw it before 20th. Let's see. There it is. So, it was one of Sonic Frontiers just with the logo design on the Frontiers part. Which is interesting, most likely added for the anime. By the time the manga came out, this game didn't even exist. This game's over a year old, don't forget. Like, this game's over a year old. So it didn't exist in the manga. It was just a detail added for the anime. Nothing wrong with that. That girl is a puppet. But I don't know why Sonic Frontiers specifically was chosen. Not referencing any other game. Not referencing any games that based on the Dodger manga. Yes, they don't have that many. Why not just reference, I don't know, one of the most popular game and a good game that it made. Like either Fairy Tail, Seven Deadly Sins, or Attack on Titan. What Sonic? I have no idea. Like one of the games they chose Sonic. That came out last year. Was the anime in production for about a year by the time the game came out? That's my only theory. The only most likely reason. The game must be the show must have been in production at the time, and now it's just an Easter egg. But some reason got released in 2023, months after the game released. So most likely supposed to be released sometime last year, but was delayed to 2023 for some reason. That's the only thing they can that's the only explanation they can come up with. Why is the Sonic Frontiers poster? No, well, it's not technically Sonic Frontiers, but it's obviously inspired by it. I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying. I just a detail I want to mention, and curious to know why it was there. It's nothing wrong. I'm just saying. Sonic Frontiers is not really that popular now. Sure, it's in the now, thanks to the game, thanks to the update recently. But that's just it, an update. Of all the other current popular games they could have done, they could have just done a tie-in, have a nice a nice promotion of an upcoming game. This is a manga about a game. I mentioned last time about a battle shonen manga that could actually work with the game idea, but make it a different type of game series. Like the game itself be a challenge for the characters. Not entirely in it. They could do stories inside the game, but unless there's a way to virus. Just came to me. A virus. A virus that affects the game. And work with virtual reality. You lose. You lose a battle. You can either die or fall into a coma. You get fall into a coma. Either you do eventually wake up, but basically become a vegetable, or you die. That's actually pretty interesting when you think about it. Ooh, wow, I just literally just thought about that just now. Like that, I was just saying that they could use the game idea as a game of the week kind of situation, something like Yu-Gi-Oh did in its original run. Since it originally wasn't focused on the card game, it was focused on a different game of the week. So, different chapters had a different game of this week storyline. Before the card game just became popular. It's interesting. When you think about it, it's kind of interesting. Speaking of cards, I wonder if you can find those original TCG cards. OCG, whatever. I wonder if you can find those very first Yu-Gi-Oh card packs. Before the proper system came out. Let me know what you think. I want to see your ideas for a shonen series. You know, like at least like you think that could actually be expand. You can expand on to make an interesting idea for a series. Something unique. Like your thoughts in the comments down below. Anyway, let's get into the review. So, the episode actually opens up at the village where the last episode left off on. So basically, continue where we left off. That night, it was waiting by the entrance. That's by the entrance. Is actually revealed to be Ray. She's looking for Rakuro. Is that his name, Rakuro? Yeah, I think so. Or maybe getting the name mixed up with another character with that name from Twin Star Exorcist. Probably. I gotta give that series up of a watch, but no arc, so it's hard to separate into specific storylines. So yeah. Um Since Ray's more of an experienced player, so I mean she's I see. Reason Mana suggested that game. So since Ray is more experienced, she could teach him all kinds of things about the game. Get them closer, but you know, it's Rakuto. Rakuto, whatever. Fuck. I'm just saying Rakuto for now. I should have wrote down the names. Damn it. It's going to by saying two because I can remember them. I'm an idiot. So yeah. Rakuto still is facing off against the creature from the last, so he does get poisoned, but in the end he wins. Goes, he needs to head to the town quickly since he doesn't know where the inn is or item shop. So he quickly went to the town. After two players who one of them has a crush on, by the way. Runs him in the right direction and see what happens sees. He managed to get him before he died. So the inn's now a set point. Can you? I don't know why you can't just save the game. Like, why not just save it and be able to respawn? Normally, when you save a game in a specific area, you can come back to that point. That's the whole point of a save. I guess they go. I don't know. But I think the race scenes are anime exclusive in the early episodes. I haven't read the manga in quite a bit. I haven't read the entire manga. I only read bits of it. Um, so I can't be so sure about this one, but I think the scenes with Ray are just exclusive because remember from chapter 1, she did not appear. I got to read the chapter just in case to refresh myself. So a bit. Sorry. What I meant was to reset, just to check if she was in there or not. So yeah. Bakuro actually makes this a god tier game. I checked the character list and it seems one of the characters in the opening, who's a female, is actually a male in real life. In the game anime real life. You get my point. So, interesting. I don't know when those characters are going to be appearing. It seems like Ray is not really focused much in the story about that season. So mostly she won't run into Ragdoll until much later on in the season. Just going off the opening and ending. Didn't watch the entire ending, but get my point. Anyway. Anyway, Rakuto heads back into the game and decides to buy Because people stare at him. He's nice to buy some gear. He bought the cheapest fins, so people, because he doesn't really care about the gear. He told to his weapons craftsman, "We have to craft weapons, but he needs special ore." The Rocco heads off. Oh, but it's really tough. An annoying frog there too. After hours of digging, he managed to get a lot of jewels, and he gets made special weapons. And he's able to come back anytime to upgrade his weapons. It's definitely a god tier game. He is warned by the blacksmith not to actually go in at night. Allows him not to go and jump the town at night. Because there are dangerous monsters out there. Rockwell pretends to understand, but really he just wants to fight them. Well, Ray is still looking for um, Rockwell and wonders if he actually managed to beat the monster and get to the next town without going to the first town. I think it's possible he can do it. Since it's him. As we cut back to Rockwell facing off against a bunch of goblins. It's tough. But then his battle's interrupted by some type of shadow beast. And that's where the episode ends. With him gonna face off against them. The SLF is beta. It's gonna be a recurring thing. It's a double thing. Unlike Jujutsu Kaisen's Jujutsu Scroll segments or Black Clover's Petite Clover or Clover clips. Those are gonna be recurring things like that. We could get why Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 got rid of those things. Because Season 2 is going to be filled with some specific storylines. Like, well, the first arc was Season 2 was pretty started out lighthearted. It gets dark towards the end. And the Shibuya arc is the biggest arc out there. Most vampire arc, so sorry not to have that for tense reasons. I understand. I like those segments, but I understand why they got rid of them for this season. They might put them back in season 3 whenever that gets announced. It'll probably be a while before we get season 3. So best read the manga while we can. Anyway. So there are no previews for some reason for the next episodes. So Raccoon is going to be in a tough fight. I think I got his name right. I'm not sure. I really should write it down now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe that button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel and the kitchen bell. Bit to the all these concept feature. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys tomorrow for Dark Gathering. Hopefully, the 7 Deadly Sins for myself. It's supposed to come out today, but I hasn't seen it. It didn't bring about it. So, yeah. Also, see you tomorrow for Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. Keep Phoenix out.